Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I'm joined, as always, by my own unreliable narrator, Anna Domini. Anna, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I was in quite a good mood, but it has been somewhat ruined by technical issues.
Yeah.
I was in a good mood about 15 minutes ago, and then we just had a great time trying to hear each other.
Peek behind the curtain. This is about the third time we've started this podcast, and we think hopefully it'll finally
Third time lucky.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we're all out of comedic spontaneity now, so strap in. It's going to be a lot of fun to listen to.
I don't even remember. We had some good anecdote at the beginning of the first recording that's lost to time now.
Yeah,
Anyways,
sorry everyone.
But you doing all right, Anna?
I'm okay. I finally gave in to the fact that the NHS doesn't care about me, and I have had a private COVID vaccine. It's clearly
you got the
It's clearly doing great on the cognitive function front.
You found a guy like, what? This says COVID vaccine. Are you sure this is the right thing? Yeah, sure, lady. Sure, yeah, whatever.
Why does it say fake on the bottle?
Yeah. Says not for human use. What? Why?
I thought I was going to Boots, but actually I went to Boot. It's across the road.
Oh.
But yeah, so I've had a fake jab. I'm now pumped full of 5G, and my brain isn't working so well, but I feel a bit better. So I'm on the up and up, kind of.
That's good.
Maybe.
I don't know. Do you take vitamins?
Yeah.
I was thinking I should take vitamins. I don't know.
You look like you should take vitamins.
I probably should. I feel like
Sorry, vitamins is how we say it here.
Anyways.
Yeah, because I know how you're doing, because you're already showing the shadowy figure of a man who's running a comedy festival and has bitten off more than he could chew, as ever.
Never.
So you need vitamins, you need all the supplements, caffeine pumped into your veins.
Sleep.
Yeah.
We're like day 4 of the comedy festival now. If you hear this before the end of July and you're in
Help!
Oxford.
No, wait, that's not what you mean.
please come by and bring me a cup of coffee.
You can see what he looks like in the rotting flesh.
No, go to the Oxford Comedy Festival. There's lots of amazing shows. Speaking of which, the last time we recorded was during the St. Audio Podcast Festival.
It was.
And I want to thank everybody who came out to that. That was
really
great.
So nice to see people who were genuine fans. I was really touched. I was maybe not as chatty as I would have liked to be by the end, because I was just exhausted, but we had some really nice feedback. So thank you so much for that.
There was a bunch of people there was at least one couple who had listened before.
Yeah.
And they were
fans.
Who
were not people that we knew before the podcast.
Yes, that's also true.
Because there were a couple of people who were fans, but who were also friends.
Yeah.
so they don't count. No offense.
But shout out to our new friends, Rob and Rebecca, I think their names were. Yeah, and they were very nice, and they came and they were very excited to see the show, and we were very excited to do the show for them and for everybody. And then shout out to all the people who came who had never heard of the podcast and just thought it sounded fun, and it is.
And I hope you're now hooked.
Yeah.
We gave you a little microdose, and that was now you're part of the club.
You're like, if this is great live, how much better would it be inside my own home? And edited. Yeah, that's probably true. But yeah, so thanks everybody for that. That was a lovely thing. But Anna, have you done anything saintly or had anything miraculous happen to you?
I mean, apart from lived through my backstreet vaccine.
Yeah, I mean that. Still touch and go on that.
Yeah, that's true. Shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe next episode it will be that.
Is the area around the injection site supposed to turn the shade of green? Because it's like really green.
Yeah, it's glow in the dark. I mean, my sleep has never been worse. Because it's just so bright in there. Saintly or miraculous, I did something that I was trying to be saintly and it went horribly wrong. Mm-hmm. Will that do?
Fine. Yeah, that's usually how your stories go. So yeah, let's go for it.
Fair. So the other day there was a bee on the window ledge, like outside my kitchen window, and it looked a bit like it was struggling. So I was like, that bee needs a drink. So I went.
You turned a hose on it.
Yeah, I waterboarded a bee. No, I turned around to get it a little bit of water, and I read somewhere you should put a little bit of sugar in it. So I did that, and when I turned around, the bee was gone. So I left the dish of water, like I made it really shallow so that the bee, like if it came back, it could land in it without drowning, so it could drink, because you're meant to make it shallow. But then the next day, I found a moth in there, and it looked like quite a rare moth because it was like white and fluffy. So it wasn't like the little bastards who eat all my clothes. It was like a good one. And it appears that like the water had kind of evaporated enough that it had left like a sticky paste that just kind of trapped the moth in the little dish of water that I made. So instead of helping the pollinators, I actually killed one.
Right.
So that's my confession.
Did you Google that moth and it's like last known specimen
In Oxfordshire, yeah.
in the wild? Oh no.
No, I haven't yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just put him on my bird feeder and hope they want him because he's dead now.
Yeah.
So apologies.
Circle of life.
Yeah, and hopefully some good can come out of it.
Now he's like a sugar encrusted moth. It's like such a treat for a bird coming by. Like, ooh.
Yeah, so there we go. You know, God never kills a moth without feeding a bird. That's the lesson here, right?
Hopefully.
And by God,
Yeah.
I mean me.
Well, okay, that's a bit much,
a good
but-
insight into my ego. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty sure God can walk more than 50 feet without getting winded, but
Yeah, that's fair.
anyways. Yeah.
What about you? If you think you're so good,
I'm not good. I'm just gonna use my soapbox here to proselytize about my festival.
yeah, that's fair.
Just
The
please-
miracle is that you've continued to survive.
Yeah.
This is what, like the 5th year of it now? 4th year?
It is the 5th year, yeah.
Wow.
The first year I had a lot of support from my friends, and then they gave up like wusses. So it's just me now.
Yep. I'm sorry I got a disability.
Whatever, you gave up before that. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, like the festival's going on. It goes on till the end of July. Alice's due date is July 30th. The festival ends on the 28th. So
Yeah, that was
really-
a great decision by you.
that was. I was like, I
How long have you known that Alice is pregnant? Quite a while.
quite a while. That's why I shifted the date so it ended on the 28th. I've got 2
Oh.
whole days to recover, and then I got a baby.
Because babies notoriously arrive exactly on time.
You know, statistically, second children arrive 2 days later than the first kid, and Tavish was already 2 days late.
Oh,
so-
okay. Oh, you'll be fine then.
So I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
And I suppose what you can do is just bring Alice along so she's in the audience. And then if she goes into labour, whoever is performing at the time can say that they made someone pee their pants. And they'll be none the wiser about the water breaking.
I don't think that that's a thing that people. What are you? They're gonna put that on their Edinburgh poster?
Yeah,
oh, let's
laugh
made a lady
so
pee
hard,
their pants.
they get like laugh so hard they gave birth.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing
I think
either.
you planned it this way actually because you want to tell your future child you were born at Daddy's festival, and that
No.
it'll be like you had as much of a job in creating this child as Alice did, which obviously is not true.
Yes, I did. What?
I've uncovered your diabolical plan.
No, hopefully it'll stay in there for the whole term, and then we get the festival done. Otherwise, I don't know. I made some plans for other people to take care of it, so if I have to leave early, but
Oh, the festival, not the baby. Right, okay.
Not the
Well, I'm
baby,
glad
yeah.
to hear your priorities are somewhat in shape.
it's like I've already seen Alice give birth once, but
Yeah.
I've never seen Tez Elias do stand up. Anyways, it's like,
Wow,
she's like,
is
"What?"
Tez Elias coming to the
Oh
festival?
my gosh, so many great names. You can't even imagine.
Who else?
Nah, it's just him.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's weird.
We had Chloe Pets last night. That was really fun. And Chloe Pets is always great to see.
well, at the time of recording, I haven't been yet, but I'm coming to see our wonderful researcher, Kat, who is she's performing on Friday. So by the time this goes out, it'll be too late to see her,
It'll be
but
too
you
late.
will be able to see her at the Edinburgh Fringe.
Yeah, so if you're at the Edinburgh Fringe, go see Catriona Dowden is
Is
Holier
Holier
Than
Than Thou.
If you like this, you'll love that.
You will love it because, I mean, 90% of the merit of this show, I would say,
You
is
say
Kat.
that, but I don't know if that's true. Oh, I did want to say something. I owe you an apology.
Me?
Well, not really an apology, but I don't know. I don't know what quite the word is for it, but
Whatever it is, I'm going to enjoy this.
there was who was it? Celia A.B. performed on Sunday night, and during her set, she brought up something you brought up multiple times, but I had never heard corroborated anywhere else.
So you didn't believe me. What was
And
it?
and it was the fact that the Queen has a lady who is employed had a lady who was just employed to break her shoes
To break in her shoes.
And
There we
apparently
go.
she said somebody else has corroborated it, and she's French, and the French never lie. So,
Wow. You know, if I knew that, imagine what else I could be could have been right about.
Yeah, well.
All my lucky guesses.
I think it's more broken as a broken clock situation.
Yeah,
but...
so we'll have one more time when I am factually correct. It could be this episode.
Oh,
Who knows?
I doubt it, but let's see. Don't get too full of yourself here.
Yeah, fair
This is just gonna, you're setting yourself up for failure.
It's a good person who can acknowledge when they're wrong, and yeah, I think you've clearly been humbled by this. And
I don't think I was
didn't
wrong.
have to tell me.
I was right to doubt this, and I was
Were
just
you
like...
right to doubt it?
I was. It's an absurd thing to say.
Correct. Yeah, but it was correct.
It sounds like the kind of absurd thing that people would say about the super rich, but maybe
It's
isn't
like,
true.
I can forgive being a lizard person, but when it comes to having a human to break in your shoes, that kind of thing.
But the sad thing is, like, that lady, do you think that lady lost her job, or does she still break in Charles's shoes?
I think she probably lost her job, unless the Queen had the same size feet as Charles.
You know, that might be like a weird royal thing where they all have the same size feet.
Oh, that's true. Like some kind of inbreeding side effect.
Yeah. They all wear a
We
size
should
7.
investigate this.
Tiny Pete. But yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I think you should make it your mission to try and like go up to the king with a tape measure and establish his shoe size.
I'm going to go to public events and be like, what's your shoe size? The people demand to know.
We can get t-shirts and flags printed and like a bucket hat.
Have hashtag tell us your size.
Yeah, there's a whole
it'll be hashtag king size, right?
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what it'll be.
Good.
And then we'll figure out what the size of his shoes. King size feet. Anyways, Anna, today is July 7th, 2024. Who is today's saint?
Today we are talking about Benedict of Nursia, whose feast day is the 11th of July. I'm not quite sure why, because he died in a March. But
in a March?
Yeah. Well, he didn't die in this March, so I was going to say he died in March, but I didn't want to confuse you, but I've just confused you anyway.
Oh, okay.
So the whole thing's confusing. His feast day is the 11th of July, but his dates are 2nd of March, 480, to the 21st of March, 547. So he was about 67 when he died.
That's about right. Yeah. So 5th century, 6th century guy.
Yeah.
He's is he a saint, or is he just he is a saint?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Okay. He's not a blessed. I don't know, because you didn't say saint before.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then sometimes you trick me and it's like they're just a blessed, and then I feel like I've wasted everybody's time.
Well, I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, he has about 100 patronages, so
wow.
I'm fairly sure he's a legit saint. I say about 100, it's probably more like 20, but it's a long list.
Now, is Nursia where all the nurses come from?
Yes.
Or, yeah, that's where the concept
if you're pregnant with a nurse, you go there to give birth.
Right. Or
it's just how it happens.
How do you know if you're pregnant with a nurse? Is it a boy or a girl? It's a nurse. Congratulations.
The third gender.
They come with one of those watches that hangs upside down on their shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, no, it's you don't get, if you don't get morning sickness, you have a nurse inside you.
Oh, that's handy.
The rule.
It's good to know.
There's probably the other fact that you won't believe that I say, and then you'll find out it's right one day.
I wonder.
Well, you can never be sure ever again that I'm incorrect. Anyway, So Benedict was the son of a Roman.
A rogue. No.
I wish he was the son of an outcast. No, he was the son of a Roman noble of Nursia, which is in present-day Umbria, where all the umbrellas come from.
Oh, I was going to be present-day Umbria, where it's a little bit dark there all the time.
Oh, very nice.
So he was a Roman noble, son of a Roman noble, or Roble, as we call them.
Yeah.
In Umbria. Wait, where was Umbria again?
Italy.
Oh, so in Italy. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So his name was probably like Benedictio or something, but we're calling him Benedict. So the only account of his life written near his actual life is found in Pope Gregory the Great's dialogues, which was probably written around 593. So sort of 50 years after.
50 years after the fact, you know.
Yeah.
Heard it, from some elders.
The reliable grapevine, yeah.
He was in dialogue with some old timers, and they let him know what was going on with this.
Well, it's Gregory the Great. I mean, you're not going to question if he's great or not.
Right.
Like, it's in his name. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you give yourself that name? Do you write down? You're like, I'm writing my book. I'm be like, I'm just going to throw a great there.
Yeah.
People know.
That's how it works. That's why I'm going to be known as Anna the Genius, and you're going to be known as Matthew the Humble, because that's just, how it works. Anyway.
Can I be Matthew the Humble and Great?
Hashtag humble and blessed.
Hashtag king size shoes.
Yeah,
Come
of
on,
course.
tell us the truth, Charles.
There we go. Matthew the truth sayer. The king uncoverer.
The truth seeker.
Yeah. Anyway, cobbler to the stars. Gregory was more interested in giving an impression of Benedict's holiness than a chronological biography. So that's Cat's way of telling you that what you're about to hear may or may not be true.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a disclaimer, I guess.
Or just kind of out of order.
Yeah.
He wasn't really big on details as much as he was like the stories of.
He's Gregory the Great, not Gregory the Timely. Okay.
Not Gregory the calendar haver.
Well, actually,
Oh wait, yeah.
probably was. I don't know.
Is he that Gregorian calendar guy?
Maybe. I'll look that up.
Then this really throws into question all the dates I've been using all my life.
Hey, how's another conspiracy for you there? Calendar-spiracy.
There's no such thing as calendars, guys.
Yeah. Time.
Look it
Well,
up.
we know time is a social construct, right?
Right.
Let's see. I think what I'm going to have to Google is the Gregorian calendar rather than Gregory the Great, because Gregory the Great has too much on his Wikipedia. So, Gregorian calendar.
I think that comes in much later, doesn't it?
Yeah, the 1500s, but maybe it was. Oh yeah, no, it was. So Gregory the Great was Gregory the First, and this was Gregory the 13th. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, no. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there's not another conspiracy there.
So by the time Gregory the 13th got around, he's like, we've got a really bad reputation amongst us Gregories
Yeah,
for bad
being
time management.
really
so
sloppy. Yeah,
I really need to fix this. So new
he
calendar.
went so far
everybody.
the other way. Yeah.
All right. So this Gregory the Great did shit about Dick, except for write this spotty biography about Saint Benedict.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's that say?
So according to
I don't know why I got so
Gregory-
aggressive about it. I felt like I got really angry there. It's like, what's this fucking got to say? What rights he got to say anything about Benedict?
I mean, that's how I feel every time we do this podcast. You're like, you want to tell me a story? And then I'm just being defensive. But according to Gregory, Benedict was sent to Rome to study. Mm-hmm. That's the first point of the story. We don't know anything about his childhood apart from born.
Maybe he was sent to study at like 5. Go to Rome.
Maybe, yeah. So when he was around 20, he grew tired of the city and of academic life.
They say if you're tired of Rome, you're tired of
academic life.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess if he'd been sent there when he was 5, he would be bored of it by then, right? Like 15 years in.
Yeah, because if he'd been sent when he was 18, like he just was going to college and it was like 2 years. I think I've seen all that Rome has to offer in 2 years. Thank you very much.
He's got the Colosseum t-shirt and everything.
Yeah. I've had pizza twice, okay? So I'm going to go.
I'm pretty sophisticated now.
Yeah.
So when he was around... sorry, I said that. He left with his servant and settled in Enfide, around 40 miles away from Rome in the Cimbruini Mountains.
It's like, I need a change. I'm going a day's drive away.
Yeah. Well,
I guess
I mean,
in the 5th century.
in that time, it might have been like, 2 weeks travel.
Right, that's fair.
Especially if it was in the mountains. So it wasn't just like as the crow flies. There was like gradient involved.
It's like him climbing up the mountain, his servant behind him, carrying all his worldly possessions on his back, being like, why aren't you going any faster?
Or like in The Simpsons where he gets dragged up the mountain when he's asleep and he's like, I did this all by myself.
So he and his manservant, they go up in the mountains and
they just hang out there.
Just hanging out?
Yeah. And one day he met a monk named Romanus of Subiaco who was living in a monastery in the mountains. So I guess it wasn't super remote.
Right.
But the monk talked with Benedict, gave him a monk's habit, and advised him to live as a hermit. Benedict agreed and spent...
Wait. He's like, you should be a monk. Start with the wardrobe. I don't know. Like, do I need to learn anything? Nah, it's mostly about the clothes. It's kind of a vibes thing.
We've established that many times here.
Yeah.
It's all about the habit.
So what was he studying in Rome? Do we even know that?
No. Theology, probably.
Yeah. See, but that doesn't, I don't know. Like, he could have been studying accountancy. We don't know.
He was studying fashion, obviously. Actually, no, then he would have been in Milan, right?
Yeah, exactly. He was studying to be a apprentice pizza maker. And he's like, I'm sick of pizza. I'm going to the mountains.
I've had it twice now.
Yeah. With pepperoni, without pepperoni. I don't know what else you're supposed to do with this. It seems pretty boring. I'm out.
There we go.
But like, yeah, so he meets this monk. Monk says, here, take my clothes.
Yeah, it's makeover time.
He probably had an extra set of
Yeah.
robes. I mean, the monastery's nearby. He's like, I'm just going to pop over to my monastery, get you a set of robes.
Yeah. I'm sure this other monk had a servant as well.
Also, it's kind of rude to be like, hey, you know what you should do is you should live by yourself.
You seem like a great guy, and I do not want to talk to you ever again.
Yeah, after this brief conversation with you, I'm saying this is enough.
Yeah.
I don't think that society needs this right now, so why don't you go hang out by yourself?
I think that's a conversation you and I should have had a long time ago.
Yeah. So he took his servant and went to live by himself.
Yeah. All by himself, because the world is a meritocracy.
Yeah. I love the idea of being a hermit, but also having like a guy who does all your stuff. Like,
yeah. That's the best way to... I mean, that's basically the setup that me and Danny have here.
Right.
Because I never leave the house and he does everything. And it works great, let me tell you.
Sounds great.
Benedict agreed and spent 3 years in a nearby cave.
Okay.
Romanus served Benedict during his time in solitude, bringing him food and visiting him often. So actually, he didn't say, get lost, I don't want to see you ever again. I guess he was like, I want you all to myself.
Oh, okay. That's it.
So Benedict is in solitude apart from his servant and this guy who's also serving him.
Right. So he'd get back to the monastery and be like, that guy is still in the cave. I cannot believe how long this has gone on for. I can't believe he's bought this. He just sits in the cave all day. I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah.
You gotta make your own fun in monasteries.
Exactly. Benedict had little contact with the outside world and was respected by those who knew him.
But who knows him?
Which is a lovely juxtaposition. It's like all three people.
Yeah. Amongst the 2 people who knew him, at least half of them really cared for him. They thought he was great.
When an abbot of the local monastery died, the community of monks came to Benedict and begged him to become their abbot. And eventually he agreed.
Why?
Because they respected him.
I love this. This happens a lot with like saints where they're just like, they don't talk to anybody. They don't do anything. They just hang out in the woods. And then suddenly a whole group of people come and be like, please be our leader. And it's like, but why?
Yeah. Just holiness. It's a
I guess
vibe
so.
that
It's
he just gives out.
It's like nobody wears the monk robes like you, Benedict. And
He had
you
the
know,
perfect figure for it.
he'd be like, I've not once read a religious text. He's like, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We just need like a really cool guy up front so that we look really cool.
Exactly. So Benedict was passionate about reforming the monastery and imposing discipline. However, this was not a popular approach with the monks. And eventually...
Like, we had a good thing going here, man.
Yeah. It's like, you were the ones that came to me and asked me to be in charge.
We thought you'd be cool. You're not as cool as we thought. We really should have talked to you beforehand.
This is why we need due process and an interview and, like, you know, competitive applications.
See, this is why, like, people complain about, like, how tedious, like, in big organizations HR is and, like, the hiring process and all of this stuff. But it's like, now you see, like, but in the
what
time
happens
before
when
that,
you don't have it.
when you don't have it, you're just like, oh man. Sometimes you're just like, I like the look of this guy's jib, or the fit of his jib, or I forget what the thing is.
The cut of his look.
The cut of his look. And then you're like, but this didn't work out. He's actually kind of an asshole.
Are you trying to tell me something, Matthew?
No, I'm not saying, like, you know,
are you saying you regret working with me?
I mean, I'm not saying that now, but I do.
But you
like,
do say it all the time, yes, okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know, it's just, you see all these, like, annoying things in place in, like, big organizations, and you see, like, now that's why. Because, like, because we learned the lesson in the 5th century.
Yeah, that'll be something to bear in mind when you're guessing his patronages, I guess.
So the monks were like, we were just enjoying hanging out. We would, like, brew beer,
we
just
really just wanted to watch you strut around in that habit.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hey, man, we hired you for your looks, not for your brains, all right? Now shut up, pretty boy.
Yeah, basically. So they eventually tried to poison his drink in an attempt to get rid of him. That's what Jesus wants.
It feels like not like a great thing. Like, first off, like, learn better, like,
conflict resolution.
That's the word I was looking for. Exactly. Yes. Like, learn
negotiating skills.
Yeah, learn how to just talk to people. Again, this is why there's an HR in most organizations.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, now, Brother John, did you put poison in Benedict's wine?
What have we said about using our words?
We've had some complaints, yeah. And no, I'm sorry I've let you go on this before. This is going to be a written warning, all right? He cannot poison the fellow monks. No. Or outsiders. No.
Is this going to affect my promotion?
Yes, it is going to be in your permanent record.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It does feel like a poor solution.
Yeah.
And also, it seems like a surprising solution from a bunch of guys who are supposedly monks. Like,
you say that, but are you really surprised at this point? This definitely isn't the first time monks have got vengeance.
I suppose so.
And their vengeance is for a very grave thing, which is, we thought you were going to be a cool boss, and actually you're making us do shit. That's not fun.
Yeah, but okay. It's like, it's the perfect crime. If we kill him, who's ever going to know? Or in a monastery.
Yeah, that's true. He only has like 2 friends.
It's not like there's like an all-seeing guy watching us all the time.
I mean,
Anyways.
Maybe, to be fair, it says get rid of him. Maybe that just means give him such a bad tummy ache that he wants to retire.
Yeah, that's it, Anna.
I'm so naive.
Yeah, like, we got rid of him. We gave him a poison that magically transported him to a farm upstate where he could just live and be happy.
Okay.
All right, so did the poison work?
So, murderous monks. You'll be surprised to hear it did not, because
also murder monks sounds like a really fun, like, I don't know, like an action movie or yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, that's great. We should make that happen. When Benedict prayed a blessing over the cup, it shattered, saving his life. Which I guess that means he didn't know it had poison in it, but he blessed it because that's what he does with all his drinks. It's like God is his own personal poison tester.
Yeah.
And so he just broke the glass.
So then how did he find out? It was like, oh, you want me to get you some more poison wine? I mean, wine, sir?
That must have been it.
Okay, so I was like, how else would he find out? Anyways, but yeah, all right.
I mean, maybe when he started, like, when his servant started mopping it up, it, like, gave him a rash or something. So
it broke and then ate through the table.
Yeah, Godzooks! It's poisonous! So he decided to leave the monastery and return to his cave.
I can see where I'm not wanted.
Yeah. He can take a hit.
Hey, you know what the cave never did? Poison me. So.
They may never hurt you, but those rocks also can't love you back, man.
Yeah. It's like, all right, servant, let's get our things and go. It's like, but I was just used to living indoors again. Aww.
A second attempt at poisoning Benedict came from a local priest.
Police? Oh.
I mean, ACAB, but not this in this case. It was a priest.
Okay.
Because also APAB.
Fair.
But a local priest called Florentinus, who was envious of the hermit. He laced some bread with poison.
Why?
That's interesting as well, because, like, in fiction, poison is notoriously, like, the woman's weapon. So maybe they were, like, trying to throw people off the scent by using poison.
They're like, no one will suspect us. The only people who have contact with him, they'll think it's a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, like, how is this guy a threat? He lives in a cave in the woods. Like, just leave him be. Like,
he's literally just by himself. Yeah.
So this priest is just sitting at the bottom of the mountain, just like, oh, this motherfucker, I'm gonna get him. Oh, I hate that guy so much. It's like, why? I just fucking do.
I mean, maybe it's like no one was going to Florentinus's sermons because they were just, like, following Benedict around. So.
It's like it was a pretty good mass, but I mean, have you seen the way that Benedict does mass? Holy shit.
Literally.
It's some pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, when that guy substantiates blood, wine into blood, you believe it. You do.
Even tastes like blood.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't know what was grosser, the fact that you said it tasted like blood or then the weird sound you made.
I was doing a Hannibal Lecter impression.
Your weird mouth noises or words. Stop it.
Anyways. I didn't tell you. We went to Cambridge the other weekend for a birthday party for Andy, who is a fan of this podcast.
Didn't show up for the live show.
But we went to Cambridge for his birthday, and we were staying in, like, a little rental place, and it was super weird because the bathroom was basically a wet room where the toilet was, like, the shower was over the toilet. And the reason it's come up just now is the whole room was grey, and then just inside the normal door there was, like, a shower door across the whole bathroom. So basically you could have the bathroom door open and the shower door shut, and it looked like Hannibal Lecter in his cell. So, like, me and Danny just kept going in there and going, "Hello, Clarice." and having great fun.
That does sound adorable. Wait, so can you sit on the toilet and
have
take
a shower at the same time? We didn't try that, but it was really bad. It just meant whenever we showered, we couldn't use the loo for a while because it was wet.
Yeah, I guess that's a problem. But also, like, I don't know, toilet and shower? That might be fun. So this priest Florinus, he tries to
talking of needing a shit, he laced Benedict's bread with poison.
Right.
And when Benedict prayed over it, they really should have learned this lesson by now. He's always going to pray over his food. That's why it's so difficult to poison a monk. They always say grace. So if you're planning to take out a monk, you got to factor that in.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Try and slip it in a snack and hopefully forget.
When Benedict prayed over it, a raven flew down and took the loaf out of his hands. OMG! Okay, I didn't notice this. When I said that I'd poisoned or I killed a bug, I didn't realise that is exactly what Benedict did by giving the raven this poison bread.
So the raven took the poison and ate the bread, presumably, and killed it. Or like the raven took the bread and like threw it in a river or something. Like.
Yeah. But either way, it's going to be eaten by something, isn't it?
That's fair, yeah.
So, turns out my anti-saintly deed was, in fact, a saintly one.
Maybe the raven dropped it on Florinus's kitchen. And he's like, well, now that I've done that, time to eat some non-poison bread.
All this baking has made me hungry. Yeah,
right.
It doesn't say what happened to Florentinus. But I'd like to think that that's what happened.
Yeah.
Is he ate his own bread.
Divine justice. So again, this is another poisoning that Benedict has no knowledge about, but somebody does.
Yeah, he was actually really bummed. He was like, oh, I was going to eat that.
It's a terrible day for Benedict because all he knows is that his lunch got stolen.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know that his life was saved. So he's just kind of like,
he just fucking hates ravens now.
Ugh.
Like, he's really got a grudge against him.
Yeah, but then I guess Florinus was like in town being like fuming and telling everybody who'd listened that he tried to poison Benedict, and that's why we know.
I guess that must have been the case because these miracles attracted more followers. Is my next sentence. So yeah, clearly the word got out somehow.
Florinus's plan has really backfired in some major ways.
Yeah, it's like I tried to get rid of it. It's like when you cut the head off a hydra and two grow back, you know.
Exactly. We've all been there.
Yeah. Relatable Hercules times. So Benedict's miracles attracted more followers, and soon he had several disciples under his guidance. So again, not a very good hermit, but a good saint. Right. He went on to found 12 monasteries around the area of Subiaco, each with 12 monks. I don't know why he loves the number 12 so much. Maybe he loves square numbers, and so each monastery he founded had to have the same number of monks in it as the number of monasteries or something. But
right, so he has one gross of monks.
Yeah.
12 dozen monks. But like, why not just make like 6 monasteries with 24 monks in them? Like,
or like one with 144.
Seems doable, right?
Well, you know how have you seen the film The Founder on Netflix?
No.
It's about,
I know what it is. Yeah,
it's about the guy who turned McDonald's into a successful multinational corporation. At one point they say, we're not a fast food business, we're a real estate business. And I think being a saint is also often a real estate business.
It often is, yeah. It often, like, their stats are like founded 100 monasteries. And
it's like he was just really good at Monopoly.
It's like every saint's got a punch card, and if you get enough monasteries founded, enough punches on your monastery founding card, you get a sainthood.
Yeah, just automatically. Like, officially it's the miracles, but unofficially it's the number of monasteries.
But this sounds like he's trying to juke the numbers.
That's true. Why doesn't he just found 100 monasteries, each with one?
Yeah, exactly. I founded 144 monasteries. Each one has a single monk in it.
Wow.
Show me in the dictionary where it tells the definition of a monastery.
Just anywhere a monk is.
Yeah. Turns out this broom closet's now a monastery. Get in there.
It's like, do you remember at the first Oxford Comedy Festival, Miranda Kane, who was talking about her experiences as a sex worker, she was explaining how, like, the legal definition of brothel is like anywhere that sex is solicited and exchanged. So she was like illustrating how Butlins and most hotels could legally count as brothels. And yeah, that's just reminded me of that, because if you're yeah, that was my segue.
Okay.
You probably don't remember that because it was like 4 whole festivals ago.
No, I remember Miranda Kane.
Oh, well,
Miranda
she's great.
Kane, coin-operated girl. I remember that show.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway.
So his followers, so he gets all these new followers, starts a bunch of monasteries.
Yeah.
Still technically a hermit? I don't understand. Like,
I guess he's like, yeah, self-identifying as a hermit.
He's a very active hermit.
He's like, I don't make the rules. Well, actually, I do.
Yeah. Well, then who does? I don't know. Who could say?
Yeah. So his monasteries were widely respected, and patricians and senators of Rome would place their sons into his care to live as monks. So clearly his monastery founding game is effective. People are buying it.
They get it. They like it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a sign I didn't read the research closely on when I first read it, because Florentinus is back.
His arch nemesis?
Yeah.
This is like turning into like a Roadrunner Coyote cartoon.
Yeah. So he tried to destabilize Benedict's community by sending a load of sex workers to seduce the monks. I tried poison, and now I've been reduced to this.
The poison didn't work. Plan B, B for booty. Why? Okay, wait. All right, so he's sending the sex workers to the monasteries.
Yes.
And the thoughts that the monks would be like, ooga, ooga.
Basically, if they could just get laid, they wouldn't care about Jesus anymore.
That's fair. I mean, it's got flaws, but I mean,
certainly got legs.
Hey, yeah, I don't know. I can guess I can see where he's going with this. I'm afraid this is going to go in a not sex worker positive way, but let's find out what happens next.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if that's just been redacted for the sake of not being swerfy, but that's all we hear about the sex workers.
What? That's it?
Well, to avoid temptation, Benedict left Subiaco around 530, and in the same year he founded the great monastery of Monte Cassino on a hilltop between Rome and Naples.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. So the sex workers showed up. He's like,
and Benedict ran.
He's like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. And then all the other monks were like, wait, that hard-ass guy's gone?
Yes.
Well, come on in, ladies.
It's not just redacted in the research. It looks like it's just not mentioned any further.
Okay.
I guess because Gregory didn't want to have anything to do with such unsavory topics.
Okay. So we'll say maybe that plan worked?
Yeah. Well, it certainly got him to bugger off, I guess. So, well, bugger off's probably not the right phrase, but he left in any case.
Okay. And then he started a big casino.
Yeah. The great monastery of Monte Cassino on a hilltop between Rome and Naples.
Okay.
The region was mostly pagan, but its inhabitants were converted to Christianity by Benedict's preaching.
And gambling.
It's so classic, like, evangelical church. Like, when I went to an evangelical church, they were like, hey, want to play dodgeball? And then they would like try and brainwash you while you're playing dodgeball. And in this case,
they just pelt you in the head with the dodgeball until you believed in Jesus.
Pretty much.
This is probably like, if you pray to our God, the roulette wheel might land on your number. Well, maybe try that.
Exactly.
Oh, you got a streak of bad luck there, buddy. Have you found Jesus? He's who's a guy with some amazing luck. Except for like at the end.
Well, not quite the end.
Well, actually, he was. I mean, that was actually pretty lucky at the end because it's like he got crucified, but then he came back to life. So
and you can do that at this very casino.
Yeah, think about that. Maybe we'll bring your luck back to life.
I think that's what it was. So his sister, Saint Scholastica, moved to live near Monte Cassino as head of a nunnery.
Yeah, great academic, Saint Scholastica.
You'd really feel like the dummy if your name wasn't Scholastica in that family. Like, yeah. It's like, here is our daughter, superior.
Yeah, and our son just kind of
dumb.
Okay, so his sister, which he had a sister, which like...
Yeah, turns out he had a sister.
Way to bring that up, like, most of the way through the biography.
Yeah.
Did I not mention my sister? Scholastica? I really feel like I would have remembered if you mentioned that you knew anyone named Scholastica, let alone that you had a sister. So no, you never mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's but yeah, now she's in charge of the nunnery. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and that was definitely not nepotism or anything.
No.
But I mean, Matthew, who did you think was making all the bread? You didn't think any of the boys were doing it?
I don't know. I guess I assumed. I don't know. Boys can make bread, right? Is that a thing?
No, I think only women are allowed in the kitchen.
Hey, if
point.
boys can't make bread, how come so many loaves of bread are shaped like dick? Explain a baguette to me, Deanna.
I'm not sure where to go with that. Let's move on. The saint is most famous for writing the Rule of Benedict, a guide for communities of monks to follow. It contains both spiritual guidance and instructions for running a monastery.
Number 1, no more than 12. Number 2, no sex workers. Number 3.
Number 3, if you're tempted to try poison, maybe try talking first.
Yeah. Also, number 4, bless everything.
Yeah.
Just in case.
So it emphasizes the importance of obedience and humility.
Oh, boo.
While the rule is incredibly detailed, it sets out strict regulations, but it is also moderate in its imposition of asceticism. He didn't prescribe fasting outside of the times that were observed by the Roman Church of the day, and advised that monks should sleep for 7.5 to 8 hours and wear clothes appropriate to the climate.
That I find that all reasonable. That's like the most reasonable monk. It's like, look, we all believe in Jesus. We're all trying to do good work. We're all going to be obedient to the Lord. Wear something nice.
Let's ditch the hair shirts and have a pillow.
Let's be comfy. Hey, get 8 hours of sleep, guys. It's really important, you know.
And hydration. That's also important.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
It's not mentioned here, but yeah.
Guys, we're gonna be the monasteries that practice self-care. You know.
Yeah, basically, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly.
Very ahead of his time in that regard. So, while he regarded the life of a hermit as the greatest form of monasticism, he also recognized that this came with spiritual dangers, like poisoned bread, I guess. And believed that it was important to first live in a community of other monks under the authority of an abbot. 11 of the monks, obviously.
Right. Wait, does the abbot count as one of the 11 monks, or is it 11, or is it 12 monks and one abbot, or an abbot and 11 monks?
I guess. Oh, that's okay. I'm now thinking it's a 12 disciples thing. So then the abbot's like Jesus. So he's the 13th.
Oh yeah, that's not going to be warping at all.
You know, with my theology degree, it only took me an hour to work that one out. So
okay, so he says, like, you can't just go out into the cave at first.
Yeah.
You might be a bit crazy. You do a little bit too much praying by yourself, you might
poison
start
some
hearing
birds
some
by
things.
mistake.
Yeah, and so what you want to do is you want to go
do some Jesus-y role play, basically.
Yeah, you get your monking degree at the monastery, and then you go off on your own, and you find your own cave.
Yeah.
Not near my cave.
And then it's a pyramid scheme. Then you start your own one.
Oh, yeah. So that's good because, like, you can have 12 monks. Like, there's not a lot of spots, but it's like there's monks rotating out, you know, if you go to a cave at some point.
If
so you're getting more monks in.
monk gets 12 other monks, you grow exponentially, right?
I think that, yeah. Within a few years, everyone in Europe is a monk.
Yeah.
That exponential level of growth.
That's what they were aiming for. So the Rule of Saint Benedict was an incredibly influential text and was observed by monks across the Christian world throughout the Middle Ages and is still the most common rule used by monasteries. So it's from Benedict that we get Benedictine monks that still exist today.
Second most common rule, take your shoes off when you come in.
Yes. So rule as in set of rules.
Right,
yes.
right.
In March 547, Benedict died of a fever in Monte Cassino.
A gambling fever? He was on a hot streak.
He was on fire.
He couldn't lose. He was just rolling 7 after 7. He was doing great.
And then, his sister had died shortly before, and the siblings were buried in the same tomb.
Oh.
Which is suspicious, I would say.
Is it? I don't know. Family tomb? That doesn't seem that suspicious. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be roommates with my sibling forever.
Well, like, did they keep it open with Scholastica in it, just in case Benedict died sooner? Like, soon?
You know, a tomb, you can open and reopen. That's the whole point of the tomb, right?
Okay.
Like a crypt, right?
Oh, so it's not buried.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, buried in a tomb. Yeah, that's the classic, like, riddle, like, who's buried in Grant's tomb? Mm-hmm. Nobody, because nobody's buried in a tomb. You remember that riddle? That's a riddle from America. Grant was the president.
Well, thank you for sharing some of your weird culture with me. So yeah, that was it. He did a lot of admin, and he loved rules, and then he died.
Okay.
And apparently was fairly close to his sister.
Which we've heard about twice.
We established at the beginning that this Gregory was not the one that was paid much attention to, like, narrative structure. So it makes sense that the sister would appear in the middle of the story.
I wonder if we heard St. Scholastica's hagiography, if it's constantly filled with mentions of Benedict, but she only gets 2 mentions in his hagiography.
Yeah, probably. Let's have a look.
Which is a shame. It's just...
Well, I'm going to bet that the article about St. Scholastica is not very long, because she was a lady. Well, yeah, she doesn't, by the looks of it, have any patronages, and was documented by Gregory as well. So I'm guessing... Oh, in some legends, they're actually twins, which makes it really harsh that she's not mentioned till the middle of his life.
She's been there in every scene. She's just, like, slightly out of frame. Just like...
And actually, it turns out she was the one that did all the work, I'm guessing.
Oh, she was the servant. Okay.
It's like there was a thing on Reddit. I think it was like, are the straights okay? Or it was like, am I the asshole? Or it was cross-posted from am I the asshole to are the straights okay? And it was like, my roommate is pregnant and she's asking if I can contribute to more of the rent because she needs money to look after the baby. And then it turns out by roommate, he actually meant live-in girlfriend and he's the father of the baby. So in the same thing, Benedict's like, oh yeah, my servant's being a real pain in the ass today. Sorry, did I say? I meant my sister.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it makes sense in this case to tell you about his miracles before I tell you about his relics.
Okay. What are his miracles?
So one day, one of Benedict's monks named Placidus was fetching water from a lake.
Just the calmest guy you'd ever met.
Yeah. Well, he was fetching water from a lake.
A placid lake.
Well, no, because he fell in and was swept away.
Wait, what?
So I guess it was like quite a big lake if it had tides.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lake with tides. Was it the ocean? This is the biggest lake I've ever seen.
Placidus was really calm and also shit at geography.
Yeah.
And he thought he was at a local pond and he was in fact by the sea.
I'm going to go get some water from the Mediterranean lake over there. Like, oh my God. Look, number one.
To be fair, in biblical Greek, lake and sea are the same word. So
that might be it.
Yeah.
But if you're fetching water from a sea,
yeah, that's true.
Like,
actually,
you can't drink that water.
The delicious salt water.
Thanks again for the salt water, Placidus. Just pour it out. Just pour it out over there. He does this. I don't know. Thank you, buddy. Okay, thanks.
Great job.
Good job. Thank you for bringing us water. All right, can you go to the actual stream and get some water, please? Thank you.
He died doing what he loved. Not being very helpful.
Yeah. So he gets swept out by one of those, common lake waves that we see all the time.
Well, because of the Loch Ness Monster in it.
That's probably it.
Benedict was too far away to intervene, but he miraculously knew that Placidus was in danger and ordered another monk, Maurus, to rescue his brother. I'm guessing it's brother in the monkey sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, he was far enough from Placidus.
But Maurus, who was next to him, wasn't. Yeah.
Wasn't, right. Yeah.
Maybe he telepathically communicated with Maurus, who was like on the shore or something.
Yeah, maybe like he was on the other side of the lake and Maurus was on the side of the lake with Placidus.
So he just yelled.
He just yelled.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
reasonable.
The miracle of projection. Hey, save that. Hey, save that guy. Say that guy there. You should save him.
I did the miracle. So when Maurus arrived at the lake, he ran across its surface and pulled Placidus back to shore. It was only when they were both safely on land that Maurus realized he'd walked on water. You know, when your head is just in the game of rescuing someone and you don't even notice.
You don't even notice, yeah. You just, and then does he like, I can walk on water, and then he ran out and drowned. Like, it didn't work. It only worked the one time.
Well, later that day, when discussing the incident, Placidus mentioned that when he'd been saved, the person who'd pulled him from the water had not been wearing Maurus's clothes, but Benedict, implying that Benedict had miraculously worked through Maurus to perform the rescue.
What? No.
So, yeah, it was Benedict.
They're all talking, and Maurus is like, I'm going to get so much credit for saving this guy. And it's like, what the fuck, man? I was the one. He was across the lake. He all he did was yell, but I had already seen you fall in, and like, it was really unnecessary, his yelling, because I was, again, right there.
And walking on water.
Yeah. I don't get any credit for walking on water. It's bullshit.
So, yeah, that was one of Benedict's.
Okay. I don't think so, but all right.
You don't buy it. What about this? During building work at the Abbey, Satan appeared to Benedict and told him he was going to attack the monks while they worked.
Okay. Wait, so, hold on a second. Because, like, I mean, number one, you're giving up the element of surprise here, Satan. I just feel like, why not just...
It's classic supervillain move, though. Tell the hero exactly about your plans.
Yeah, he does. He's, like, showing up like the Riddler, like, you'll never stop me, Benedict. My fiendish plot is now in effect.
Yeah.
And also, like, don't bother people at work, right? Like...
But then, on the other hand, Satan was clearly anti-construction and, the pillaging of the land for
monasteries
purposes.
Yeah. He's like, another monastery? Is this necessary?
He was actually like, he was the head of the farmers' union, and he was like, this land belongs to the people.
Right.
And that's why he was sabotaging it. Anyway, Benedict sent a message of warning, but just as it reached the monks, a wall collapsed on a young boy who was helping with the construction, killing him.
Oh, no. Oh.
Why were they using child labor?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Also, go personally. Don't send a message. Like, Satan, Satan's coming. Be like, that's the last place I want to be. Hey, can you go tell them? And I'm going to be over here.
Well, to be fair, I mean, like, maybe he thought that, like what happened with the lake, he would just get the credit anyway.
Yeah.
Right. But the monks brought the boy's body to Benedict, and when he prayed over it, the boy came back to life.
Oh.
So, he didn't stop him from dying, but he did bring him back.
Bring him back, right. Yeah.
That's kind of good.
No, that's pretty good. I mean, he was probably, like, really flat, and he got, like, a bicycle pump out, pumped him up like a Roadrunner cartoon.
And then there's the miracle of the broken sieve.
Okay. Is a broken sieve just like a bowl? Because, like, water's supposed to flow through this, but it's broken. It doesn't really...
Yeah, I guess so. It wouldn't be broken in the traditional sense, but I suppose it would be less effective at sieving if it was...
Yeah.
Anyway, before Benedict became a monk, a servant borrowed a sieve to sift grain from a neighbouring house.
Uh-huh.
They make a lot of bread in this cave.
Wait, this is before he was a monk, right?
Yeah, so...
So is this when he was in Rome?
Maybe when he was a student.
Or maybe that period in the mountain before he met the monk?
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
But then that's a lot of kitchenware to take on a hike. Anyway, while he was using it, he accidentally dropped it and it shattered into pieces. The servant was terrified of the repercussions from this accident, but Benedict, moved by his distress, took the pieces of the sieve to a private place and began to pray. The fragments miraculously joined together and the sieve repaired itself. So that's how you get into heaven, if you can repair a sieve. Presumably it was made of like clay or something breakable.
Right.
Not like modern sieves.
Right. So he has the divine power of glue.
Yeah.
Of like a tube of super glue.
The Japanese art where they fix cracks in things.
I don't know about this.
Okay. I think it's kintsugi, where they and it becomes part of the pottery.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyway, the reason why I'd had to tell you about the miracles first is because the first story in the relics category is that it is said that the miraculously repaired sieve was kept at the monastery of Subiaco as a relic.
Ah.
So there you go. There are more though, don't worry.
So so there's just like a sieve laying around and like, oh no, but it's very holy sieve. It's just like...
Yeah, aren't all sieves holy?
Hey, good one.
Thank you.
This sieve was fixed by God. It's
Yeah.
just like a regular sieve, and it's like, that's how you know that it was fixed by God. Because it was broken, and now it's not.
Yeah. How can we even tell it used to be broken? Just don't think too much about it.
You're asking the wrong questions, bro.
So 2 different churches claim to have the relics of Saint Benedict and Scholastica. Some say that they still rest under the main altar of the church at Monte Cassino. However, there's also a tradition that claims that they were stolen from Monte Cassino by the monks of Flueri. I don't know if that's any relative to Florentinus.
I was going to say Florentinus. He started his own rival monks, and they were trying to. And then they go, even if I can get him in life, I'll get him in death. Yeah.
They're enshrined there in Flueri. An arm bone of Benedict is kept at the Duomo Nuova in Brescia in Italy. So they split him up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Because my screen has gone black.
Oh, man.
So our time is very limited. So while you can still hear me, why don't you guess what his patronages are?
Is he the patron saint of nurses?
What, because of coming from Nursia?
He's from Nursia, right? All right. Well, I thought there'd be more with nurses in it. I wrote that one down first. I don't know.
Fair enough. What is spelunkers? Are they a type of nurse?
What? No.
Okay. What about speleologists?
Are
Are they the same?
I think they're related, but a spelunker is somebody who is a cave explorer.
Oh, okay.
The speleologist, if I had to guess, is a doctor of caves. Not a cave doctor, a cave scientist.
Okay. Well, no, he's not a saint of nurses, but he is a saint against poison, a patron of dying people. So
Okay. Dying of poison or?
just anyone. Anything.
It's against poison, but if the poison does get through, I'm also here if you're dying.
Yeah,
So-
actually, quite a lot of disease-related ones. They're in alphabetical order, not like categories.
All right. Well, is he the patron saint of leaving Rome?
He is the patron saint of Nursia in Italy and San Beda University, which I'm guessing is in Italy, and somewhere called Hirt in Germany.
Here.
Hirt.
Here?
Heerdt.
Oh.
And the patron saint of Europe. So
Oh.
I guess in a sense he was a patron saint of not being specifically in Rome.
But not of Rome. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense because he did not seem to care for Rome.
No. But Europe's quite a big headline one, I would say.
Yeah. That's pretty big. Yeah.
Big jurisdiction.
No, the continent of Europe, or the European Union, or both?
Just says Europe, so I guess
Just
the
says Europe.
continent. Yeah.
So the
So
Union.
he would still intercede for us despite Brexit,
Ah, yes.
I
True.
would hope.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
We need somebody to intercede.
Exactly.
Is he the patron saint of tiny monasteries? Little monastery, more of a shared house than a monastery, but yeah.
Well, he is a patron of people in religious orders. So I
Okay.
guess, yeah, the rule of like, if it's just one monk, it still counts. That would kind of come under that umbrella.
Okay. What about taking credit for other people's work?
You mean like civil engineers or coppersmiths?
And coppersmiths famously do their own work. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're well known for like not taking credit for other people's work. That's like I'm as honest as a coppersmith. You know that expression, right?
Wait, then so why are policemen called coppers?
Oh, that's unrelated. Anyways, what about, is he the patron saint of flat guys? Like if you're just really flat, you pray to
Squished
Benedict.
people.
Yeah, smush the dimensionally challenged, we'll call them. Yeah.
Very politically correct of you.
Yeah.
Well, he is the patron of cavers as well as spelunkers, so I guess you have to be fairly narrow depending on how the caving is going.
Yeah, or depending on the size of the cave. Some caves are
Yeah.
quite big, so.
No, that's
you know.
true. Well, if they're more a cave than a cavern, I would
Right.
say.
But I mean, there are lots of opportunities to be flattened in caves, like loose rocks
sure.
and
Yeah.
stalactites and things like that. Yeah.
So it's still thematically relevant, I would
yeah,
say.
it works for that. It's funny, the number of monks we've had that lived in caves, and he's the first one that's like the patron saint of caves.
Yes, although we've been going through the calendar year rather than chronologically, I guess.
Yeah.
So they could have been earlier.
It just seemed funny
The other
that
cave
this-
ones. Well, it's not about being the first, it's about being the best, isn't it?
Mm.
So yeah, clearly people just wanted to associate him with caves a lot. He's also a patron of agricultural workers. Not sure
Okay.
why, because it didn't, and farmers. But like when he was stealing all that land for all his monasteries, I would say he was anti-farmers, really. But
Yeah.
that's on the list. Dying people, we said that already.
Right.
Sorry. Fever and gallstones and inflammatory diseases
Yeah.
and Italian architects.
Just Italian architects.
Yeah. I guess because of all the monasteries he was presiding over in Italy.
Right. Now, what if you're an architect who makes a building in Italy, but like say you're German and you go there
Oh, interesting. Nah, you pray to him, he'll be like, fuck off.
I'm not hearing an Italian accent. I only respond to prayers in Italian. Okay, what if I'm Swiss and I speak Italian? One of the official languages of Switzerland.
I'll have to check with God about that.
What if I'm not in Italy and I'm not Italian, but I am designing a pizzeria? Does that count?
No, because that's incredibly reductive and we find that offensive.
Fine. I'm the racist because I love pizza.
No, you're the racist because you think that's the only Italian thing.
It's just the best Italian thing. Why are we talking about any other garbage from Italy where we could just talk about pizza all the time?
Like architecture and caves.
Yeah.
At least you haven't tried to do an accent, today, so that's good. Despite the fact we were having a conversation about it.
Yeah.
He is also a patron of monks, not surprisingly. Nettle rash, more surprising, I would say.
Here's the thing about living in caves. You are going to get some rashes.
Yeah, I guess so. And if people keep trying to poisoning you as well. Yeah.
How many of those rashes were just like poisoning symptoms that you didn't realize?
Yeah, that's fair.
How many of these diseases that he's like, I had all these terrible stomach ailments.
Yeah, gallstones and it's all just from poison. Yeah, weirdly, actually, people who have been poisoned is not on this list, but I suppose that they would come under the umbrella category of dying people. So
are poisoners on the list? That would be really funny.
And apothecaries.
And Flornus is the patron saint of poisoners.
Yeah, and Big Pharma.
Yeah.
He is also a patron of school children and students. Patron of Temptations, I guess, because he resisted.
The Temptations?
Yeah, the group.
The R&B band? That would be amazing.
Yeah.
They're such a great band. They deserve their own patron saint.
Fair. Finally, my favourite one, servants who have broken their master's belongings. Because what's more holy than being terrified for your livelihood and maybe your life when you do something slightly wrong for your rich boss?
So for hundreds of years, there's been servants across Europe, like, praying furiously to Benedict after they've broken a teacup.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you won't whip me. Please don't whip me, master.
To be fair, the teacup is probably worth more than their salary. So it's fair. Anyway, yeah, so that's the long list.
That's some dark shit there at the end. Thanks for that.
Hey, I don't do this to make your day better.
All right. It's a laundry list of patronages. Sounds like he keeps busy. I mean, if Europe wasn't, there's a lot going on in Europe on any given day.
Yeah, I would say that would be enough. So, but maybe the patronages, like he's the patron of Italian architects. Maybe he's only the patron of all these other things within Europe.
Right.
So he doesn't care about people in the US with gallstones.
Oh yeah, it's like, that's out of my jurisdiction, buddy.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, we're gonna make you the patron of architect. Really have a lot on my plate.
Okay, fine. Just Italian ones then.
All right, fine. I can take over Italy. How many Italian architects could there be, really? I mean, they have a lot of old buildings. Are they building any new buildings? No.
That's true, actually. Yeah, that's fair enough. He loves listed buildings.
It's such an easy gig.
Low maintenance.
They haven't really built anything since like the 1500s. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds impressive, but it's actually quite an easy one.
Yeah. All right. Well, Anna, do you think you'd ever have Saint Benedict intercede for you?
I mean, it sounds like he's good for getting people out of a tight pinch, or at least himself. So, like, if I was worried I was going to be poisoned, probably a good guy to call.
Yeah.
Also, I work in administration, so he should probably be my patron, just from my attempts to be more organised.
Yeah, probably had pretty good organizational skills.
Yeah, and I'm constantly striving for my 8 hours. So if he was the one that demonstrated the sensibility of getting those 8 hours, then he has my respect.
Yeah, but he sounds like he's kind of a crappy boss.
That's true.
To rely on him with like work things. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all had a number of bad bosses. How many of those have you tried to poison?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I'm starting to worry. I'm like, maybe this is his fault. I'm just curious about that.
Because you are technically my boss, so
yeah.
Just watch your back, Matthew.
I don't know. I think that, I mean, if a wall ever fell on me, of course, that's the thing. I think if I worry about being poisoned, but the only person I'm worried about poisoning me is myself. It's mostly alcohol poisoning,
Right, yeah.
So I don't know if that would be as helpful. That'd be something that he would be, that's really within his purview.
Yeah, not sure.
I mean, I do live in Europe. It's a weird place.
It's a godforsaken place. We need this. We need as many patrons as we can get.
I know, right? I live in I don't know. I don't want to say the worst place in Europe, but it's way better than America. So.
Hey, we probably live in one of the most European places in the country, at least.
Yeah. No, I like Europe. It's a lot more relaxing than America.
Yeah. I like Europe. I wish I lived there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I ever wanted to take credit for somebody else's work, that'd be handy.
You do. It's called this podcast.
Whatever. I give you plenty. Yeah. Oh, all the work you do reading out loud. Great. As opposed to all the editing and everything whatever.
Hey, we make your job super easy by just being hilarious all the time. In fact, the only way we make it hard is because it must be difficult to choose what to leave out.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly why it's hard. Yeah. Anyways, he seems like an all-around kind of all right guy. I don't know why. I don't really see the appeal, but people seem to
Well,
be
look,
into him.
he was just on his own in a cave. What's not to love?
It does feel like he's really a polarizing figure because either you loved him or you wanted to poison him.
Yeah.
And it's rare to meet a person like that. So I don't know if I would like that person because it just feels
But
like
you'd certainly have an opinion on him.
you definitely would have an opinion. And my opinion
Like,
is
he's like, I don't know if I like him, but I respect him. You know.
I don't know if I respect him, but I do like him.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
You can say a lot of things about Benedict, but he sure looked great in a monk's robe, huh?
Yes, and isn't that something we all aspire to, really?
Well, Anna, thank you for telling me about this kind of hard-nosed, credit-stealing, like, basically just a boss. He's basically just every boss you've ever had, every crappy
Middle
boss.
management.
Yeah. Focused on expansion at all of the cost, you know? Like, we're going to get tons and tons of monks.
Hey, no, you say that, but he was also interested in human resources, in the traditional sense of treating humans as resources and making sure they're healthy so they can do their job well.
Yeah, but he was just, I don't know, I think he was just like, I'm just looking at numbers. I'm trying to get monasteries. I don't care about the quality of monks in here. That's how you get poisoners on your staff.
That's fair.
You know, again, if you learn anything from this episode, it's that the modern HR system, it works, and we need it. So whatever. I think whatever
not sure I'd sign off on that. But
whatever issues you've had with HR in the past,
be grateful they exist.
Yeah, because the alternative is potentially a lot worse and a lot more fatal. So,
gosh, I did not realize we'd become so institutionalized.
I know, right? This is sad. It's a sad day for us.
Yeah, I mean, maybe mine and your relationship would be better if we had an HR on this podcast.
I think we need some kind of mediator because it's not so toxic.
Exactly. On that note, have a lovely month. It's great to see you.
All right, bye, Hannah.
Bye. Have a blessed day.
All right, bye.